Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Today we got 16 new mods for Farm Sim 22 to take a look at. For all platforms, we've got 14 new, and for PC and Mac, we've got 2 new. But we'll explain those, as those are going to come to consoles as well. I make mod review videos every time mods drop on the official in-game mod hub, regardless if they are crossplay or PC only. So get subscribed if you're new, so you don't miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. All that out of the way, let's take a look at today's new mods. First up today, new mods for all platforms. We have the Deere X9 2020 US and EU versions. This is a mod that was dropped for Farm Sim 19 from Sid Modding, and it's back from Sid Modding. It's going to have 700 horsepower. It's got a CVT transmission, 1,250 liters of fuel, 24 miles per hour, starts at 16,200 liter capacity. We can increase that, by the way, and weighs 20 tons. As far as you guys own consoles, this is going to be 20 slots. We do have plenty of customization for this as well. So we've got a factory foldable extension. No, we have the Mara XL. That's going to give you 18,800 liters. We have the tip top, 27,400 liters on that bad boy. Then we have the XL, 27,400 there as well. And then back to no again. Wheel brands, we have Continental, Michelin, Midas, and Continental. So well, actually, most of these, you've got a bunch of different wheel setups. Plus, we've got different track options as well. Check this out. We have 4 different track options. So we've got some kind of like care wheels almost. These are the 2019, and then you've got the larger tracks, and then we've got them split out. So that's pretty cool. The same spacing as we've got on the duals. How neat is that? That looks awesome. The tracks are a little small for what it is, but it is what it is. Design, we got EU1, we got EU2, so you got those warning signs that have been moved around, EU3 as well, US, and Aussie. So if you guys want that big oversized sign on the back, go with that Aussie. We're just going to stick with US today. Lights, we have standard lights, and a radio. We've also got the premium, and then premium and radio. Let's have those deluxe lights added as well. Those deluxe lights are going to be super bright, so make sure you put those on there. Design, we have no demo stickers back and forth, so if you want to use this as a demo, you may remember in Farming Simulator 19, the first version that dropped was actually the demo version. So we have that if you want to make your own. Rear hitches, we have quite a few here. So we have no, we've got the static left, we've got the static center, and then back to no again. So choose whatever you like to do there and be good. Pipe options. So we have the small pipe, you have the long, back and forth between small and long pipe, rear axis, standard, and we've got wide, so you could do that. Numbers, nothing, or 1 through 19. The main color. Now this is going to be the color of your big top. So let's say, for example, you've got the Mara on there. Well, you can change that between black and green. And then you have your license plate. And that is everything that comes with this specific mod. No headers or anything like that. So use what comes in the base game for those. Next up, we've got a set of 4 different headers. So the first pack is the 616C, 716C. These are going to be 12.3 meters, 16 rows. We've also got the 12-row version of those, the 612C and the 712C. Now, these go with a couple combine harvesters that unfortunately have released for PC only at this time. I have talked to the modder, JHHD Modding, and he does say that the John Deere S700 and S600 series will be coming at a later date due to small issues that were found with the update for consoles. They say that as soon as Giants get back from their mod break, they will release. But today, we're looking at the header. So let's start there. You can use these on the combines in-game, so that's totally cool. 616. So we have stalk stompers, yes, or no rather, 2 rows, 4 rows, 6 rows, or if you want to go all 12 rows, you could do that as well. When you put these down, it actually takes the stalks and makes them go away, which is pretty sweet. We've also got some chopping knives on there, so that's cool. Add those if you like. Don't do anything, but they are sweet. We do have lights that are go on the back. Now, these are useful. Attacher type, you can go with whatever you like through there. And then main color is going to be the tips. And then your design color is going to be the color on the back, the bar with the stalk stomper. Exactly the same customization for the 612 and 712. And it's exactly the same setup as well for the 616C and the 716C. So exact same customization through all these. The only difference is going to be the stalk stompers. You've got 2, 4, 6, or 16 rows with there. Plus, you got your chopping knives, you got your lights, attacher type, main colors, etc., etc. Definitely check these out if you're looking for some nice John Deere corn headers. You want these. Plus, one really cool thing, the big one, 16 row, goes 8 miles per hour. Oh yeah, and 12 slots. Next up, we got the TGS Tank Pack. So this comes with 2 pieces. We have the tanker itself, and then we have a kind of the modified MKS8 with similar customization options, so you can make these match. Let's start with the truck itself. 480 horsepower automatic transmission, so that is a really cool thing. Auto transmission in here. 400 liters fuel, 49 miles per hour, 8,000 liter capacity, 8.5 tons, and if you're on console, this is going to be 13 slots for you guys. Up here, as far as barrel, we've got yes or no, so this is kind of neat because it's a semi-truck as well. So do you want to use it as a 6-wheeled man as opposed to the 4-wheel version we got in game? Hey, sure, go with that. Well, brands, we got Trelleborg, Lizard, Continental, back and forth between those. Design, we got the line on the front. You've also got the stripes, all of them or nothing. Cabin configurations, we have cabin ilm, and we have the extension. That's super neat. I love that. That's awesome. As far as engine setup, we got the 480 and the 500. So choose what you like through there. Main color, we don't have all of the base game colors. Kind of irritating, I gotta be honest with you. Super easy in the code just to select true instead of false. It actually takes more work to make this less colors. So would be cool to have some more colors, but here's the ones you get. And then as far as design color, this is going to be your tank. So you've got that. Inner space, I think that's going to be the inside, something like that. Yeah, so interior color, and then rim color lastly. So we have the beige classic, beige 1, beige 2, beige 3, too many beige options. Base game gray, polished metal, and gold. No chrome, nothing like that, not even black. So a lot of the colors that I think players would be using are not even here. So hopefully this gets an update later on down the road because pretty slim pickings as far as they're kind of limited. Anyway, moving on to the MKS8 Continental Lizard tires, back and forth between those. And then main colors are going to be the same. The rim colors are going to be the same. These are going to hold quite a bit. So you've got your digestate, slurry, you have herbicide, liquid fertilizer, def, water, milk, and fuel. And if you're on the rear tank, it's going to be 4 slots. Next, we got the air compressor. Now, at first glance, you don't actually know what this does. However, if we turn everything on, we grab a hold of it, you can see at the top left, it says turn on high pressure washer. So this right here is a pressure washer. It's just using compressed air instead. And even, ooh, well, that was neat. Let's do that again. Come along. Will be deactivated. Oh, that's cool. That's a feature of Farm Sim I didn't even know about. So there you go. How much noise does this thing make? Only slightly annoying. But there you go, air compressor, and this is going to be 2 slots. If you guys want to find this, go into buildings, then go into tools. You'll find it right here for 350 bucks. Next, we have the Kroger Agroliner PWO 24. Now, maybe you're saying to yourself, DJ, we already have one of these in a base game. Well, this is a modified version. This is going to weigh 4.8 tons, and it's 5 slots for you guys on consoles. Now, this, it says kind of, if we go in here anyway, you can see at the bottom, it doesn't say anything about being auto loading, but it's got bells near it, so we may as well give it a try. We got a couple different things: Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vreinstein. Let's go with the BKT. Main color, we'll go with yellow. That looks pretty good. And then rim color, well, base game gray is a rim color, so I should probably not do anything with that. And let's get ourselves a tractor. This will be perfectly fine. Cool. Turn on a little sound for you guys. Now we need to throw a couple bells down and just to see if it will auto load them. Actually, we can just hook up to this and find out. So it says unfold trailer, but we're not getting any bits for auto loading. So unfortunately, this is debunked. Not an auto loader. Next, we have the Güttler Matador 610S. This is a roller. It is for all platforms. 80 horsepower required, 6 meter working width at 9 miles per hour, and it is going to be a total of 8 slots. We do have a couple design options. So we have roller. We also have grassland roller. So if you guys have got a grassland or anything like that, this will be super helpful to you guys. Otherwise, hey, it is what it is. It's a 6-meter roller. Next is the Amazon TL3001 Subsoiler. This is from Vertex Design, just like quite a few of the mods today. This could be used to break up the soil and decompact the soil. It's going to be 2 slots, requires 90 horsepower, 3-meter working width at 7 miles per hour. This also has hooks on the back. It's got a 3-point hitch, so what you could do is hook this up on the back of your tractor and then hook up maybe a 3-meter seeder, or maybe you've got some other implement that's 3 meters on the back of this that you want to hook up. Hey, you're good to go. Next, we've got one of my favorite mods from Farming Simulator 17 and 19 coming back, and it is better than it has ever been before. This is the K-Brand Axis 402 fertilizer and lime spreader. This is going to hold 1,400 liters or more, weighs 482 kilograms or more, has a 15 to 42 meter spread depending on what you've got, and it'll do it at 11 miles per hour. Extensions, we have 1,400, 1,900, 2,700, and 3,200. End-time mud guards, yes or no. Attacher, standard in trailer hitch. That's right, it's got a trailer hitch in here, so if you need to pull stuff around, you got your fertilizer spreader hooked up, hey, don't worry about it. Cover, yes or no, and then transport wheels. Yeah, so what you can do is you can hook up those transport wheels and set it down. Makes things a little bit easier on you guys. And remember, this will do lime as well, so lime or solid fertilizer between 15 meters and 42 meters. Absolutely insane. Beautiful, beautiful mod right here. You guys got to get it. Next, we got a pair of mods. This is the Seppi Multipla S9. So this is the S9 base and the S9 Multipla. If you guys are using the front mower on this, that is going, or mulcher rather, sorry, these are not mowers, these are mulchers. They were mowers in Farm Sim 19, but they are mulchers now. This is going to be 3 slots for the front, 500 kilograms, 100 horsepower required, 2.8 meter working width at 7 miles per hour. Design, we have old color and new coloring, looking fresh. And then 3-point or reverse 3-point or both 3 points. So many, but there's not an option for no 3 points because you still got to pick it up at the end of the day. Then we have the S9 Multipla. This is going to be 7 slots on consoles, 150 horsepower is required, 9 meter working width, 7 miles per hour, 150 centimeter bell for scale. And then we have that old or new coloring, and that is it. These are designed to run one on the front and one on the back of your tractor, or you can use the included hitch right here and hook up a version on the back of this and just pull the whole thing. How cool? How cool is that? Love it. Next up, we have the all-purpose tool from Simulagri Modding. This is a versatile 3x4 meter platform, which will accommodate a UTV or an ATV. You can put some bells on here if you want. It does have straps so you can put down, or you can use it as an animal transport. Yes, you can. It'll hold 3 pigs or 3 sheep. Very cool there. It does recommend that you got 80 horsepower, and it does weigh 350 kilograms, so make sure you're offsetting that weight. It's 2 slots on consoles, and we can change up the main color to anything. Use default color equals true. Very nice. Your next new mod for all platforms today is the Lizard Car Trailer. This bad boy right here is going to hold 1,400 liters, but we can increase that. It's got a 402 kilogram weight, and it's going to be 3 slots for you guys on consoles. This is bulk as well, so you can see down there at the bottom, that slider is moving. It'll hold everything that you can throw at it, even stones. How about that? Even stones in here. Capacity, we've got the 1,400. We also have Bell Trailer, which still has a capacity rating, but I would probably not put anything in there. And then we have a capacity of 2,800, which is double what the bottom is. Wheel brands, we have Continental, Lizard, back and forth between those. If we have the configuration 1, we can also change up a couple different setups for the wheels. Cover, yes or no. Cover color, we can change that up, which is pretty sweet. Boop, there you go. And then we also have room color of chrome, silver, gray, and black. These match up with the base game trucks wheels, so you could change those up. That's pretty sweet. Plus, you got your license plate. Your next to last new mod today for all platforms is going to be the old water trailer, and it does exactly that. Holds water, holds 2,000 or 1,000 liters up. It's going to cost you $2,000. It takes up 3 slots. Main color, hope you like gray because, well, that's what you got. And your last new mod for all platforms today is going to be the Heavy Duty Shelf. This is going to be for farm, holds 18 pallets on the floor, the middle, And on the top, they say it can be used as a front loader storage as well. And speaking of front loader, you will need a front loader to put stuff up there. This is not an auto loading storage shelf or anything like that. However, it will cost you 5 slots, which seems a little bit high for something like this, but hey, it is what it is. Lastly today, let's take a look at some new mods for PC and Mac players. Now remember that these have a little issue with them for console players. Those have been fixed and will be resubmitted and will hopefully be out whenever Giants return to the office in January. Could be before then, but I wouldn't imagine so. So we've got the S700 series from DjGoHam modding. There's a lot going on here. Customization is pretty much identical between the two series, but we'll take a look anyway. Let's start with the 780, 790. Grain tank extensions. We've got gnome, tarp cover. We've also got there folding flexible. This is my favorite one. I just think it, kind of looks normal. You've also got your factory static, full factory static, etc., etc. So you could basically go all the way from a small amount right here, which is 10,600, all the way up to 22,905. So you've got a super big amount that you can go with that. Wheel brands, we have Continental, Midas, Michelin. In wheel setups, you've got quite a few different ones through here, so just choose what you like. We've also got those skinny tracks on here as well, which is pretty sweet, but we also have those ATI tracks, which I'm absolutely in love with. So let's stick with that. Numbers, we've got no all the way up through 6 specifications. We have North American, we have Australian, South American, and then back to North American again. Rear hitches, we have a lot of these. We've got no standard, we have the Lakota length 400, 620, and then back to no again. Engine setup, you got the 780 and you've got the 790. So choose what you like through there, all good. Pipe options, tons of options here. So we've got a 18.5 foot, a 22.5 foot, the 22.5 that's foldable, we have 26 foot new pipe, same one to be foldable, 28.5, and then back down again. Rear axis, you go with wide or normal. Chop board, so this is pretty sweet. Depending on which one of these you choose, you're gonna have different animations. So here you go. You've got a couple different ones. Again, choose whichever one you like. There's no right or wrong. And then lastly, we have our license plates. And that's going to be basically identical here with this version as well. However, obviously, the engine options are going to be lower. Your wheel brands are exactly the same. Specifications exactly the same. All of this is exactly the same. It's just a little bit lower. And also, of course, your grain tank extensions, you're going to see some smaller extensions here as well. And your last mod today is a sister mod or brother mod to the John Deere S700 is the John Deere S600 series. Same modder, so pretty much same customization. The only difference is here, you've got different grain tank options and you've got a few different things through here, like the engine, for example. You're going between the S690 or the 680. Again, same stuff through there. We also have the S550 through the S670. So smaller right here, 271 horsepower for the smallest version, which, hey, I think that's pretty cool. Or if you go with the biggest one, 373. So anything between the 550 and the S670. Again, everything else is exactly the same. These also match those corn headers that we talked about at the beginning of the video. So if you want these, download them all and you'll have a great combination. Well guys, that is going to be it for today's new mod video. Mods dropped super late today, like 5-6 hours later than normal. I'm literally streaming right now as well. So if you're in the live stream right now, drop something down in the comments section and say, yo, I was there. Ayo, yeah. All that said, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you do. Join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on as well, because YouTube says I have to tell you that. All being said, hope you guys have a great day, awesome weekend, and happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, whatever you're celebrating. If you're celebrating anything at all, happy Merry Christmas to you guys. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.